All right, what's good, y'all? Let's try this again. OBS, you think after over a year that I would be able to get it, but I don't still. So let's try this again. I got this $81 here on my $75 account challenge, which I'm not putting no more money into, and I'm investing my $5 a day. If y'all want to follow the journey, y'all let me know. I'll let y'all know what channel it is. I don't need no more dead subs. Sorry, not sorry. What time is it? 9:33. Okay. Got SPY pulled up on the daily. 697.84 is a high. So let's see. We got a little trend line going there. Let's see if it breaks. Also, let's put a 697.84. Smoke out the all-time high. Close enough. So always remember, if it does break, you want to get a break. Then you want to see a retest. And then that's when you jump into the play if you're going to do a call. That's when you'll see if it's going to break above the highs or not. Alvin in the building. What's good, bro? Dr. Ninja Turtle in the building. What's up, Ray? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm just getting my charts going. That is definitely one thing I have been slacking on. QQQ, let's pull up the daily. Of course, my ring light in the way. Not really a trend line, but whatever. Let's remove that. We're above the 80 MA. Let's go to try the hourly. Tanja in the building. Brian's in the building. What's good? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I really do. Yeah, QQQ is just chopping. But I wanted to show y'all this how the SPY was moving yesterday. So y'all see I had this opening range box here, which was the first 15 minutes. I got in like right before it broke out. I jumped into a call because I thought the price was going to go up. And then I saw this candle start to retrace. It didn't actually break out of the box. So I did jump in prematurely to the call. And I turned $53 into 60, but I checked like an hour later. Ooh, that $53 would have been $280. But my goal with my challenge is to reduce my risk and have it be self-sustainable. So, it is what it is. What time is it? 9:37. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for 9:45. Then I'm going to do another opening range box. That's one of the strategies traders use. And hopefully we'll be able to make some money. Let's see what QQQ is looking like. Drop that down to the 15. Okay. Not much going on with anything. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla doing a pump fake. It got strong volume there. So a lot of times, if you really wanted to, you could jump into Tesla, but you gotta be quick. And a lot of times it'll fake you out and then it'll go in your direction. But yeah, it is what it is. We're not playing Tesla anyway. Ain't got money for all of that. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you for tuning in. Oh, Spot hit one of my trend lines. Okay. Interesting. Y'all see that? Do I need to enlarge the chart? Let's look at this on the 5. So on the 5-minute, the two candles so far are looking very different. Now we just closed 5 minutes out, so our third candle is about to start. Now this red line here on this chart, this is the 200 moving average. So what we're seeing right now is bouncing off of the 200 on a 5-minute chart. What's good, Rich? Appreciate you for tuning in. Let's see. Let's look at the Qs on a 5-minute chart. Oh, Q is tanking. I like that. I like that a lot. So what we're looking at here, what I'm expecting QQQ to do is kind of wipe out some of these green candles. Now you'll hear people, they'll refer to that as liquidity. So like these green candles in here, it's looking like it might try to take all of these out. So we'll keep an eye on QQQ. If you look, we got red volume, which is selling pressure, and the stock is going down. Well, the ETF, same difference. Not really, but. And then on the MACD indicator, our trigger line is crossing, so looking very bearish. Our SPY looking like that too. So what I'm going to look for is, let's see if SPY tests this pre-market low right here. Our MACD is crossing on the SPY, also crossing down. Okay, everybody speaking. Cool. All right. So on the SPY chart, there's not a whole lot of liquidity that hasn't been at least partially filled. Basically, we just have this candle, this green candle right here, this long green candle. So chances are it's not really going to do anything. There we go. Forgive me, Jay. Very special happy birthday to you. Very, very special happy birthday to you. We're going to pin that message. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I appreciate y'all. 9:43. Got about another minute before this candle closes. Tips Take in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Tiff, you not live? Brooklyn Beauty in the house. I'm looking at SPY and QQQ. So Brooklyn, what I'm doing, this is what I'm trading for I have another page that I made, and I have a small account challenge going on. I put $75 into my account, and I'm going to trade options and invest $5 a day into certain equities. And the goal is to not invest any more money into it. Everybody speaking cool. Where that pen message at? All right, so we got our 15-minute close. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the opening range box. With 1, 2, 3. That's a pretty substantial opening range box. If you hear anybody talk about the orb strategy, that's what that is. Going to do the same on SPY. It's not going to be perfect, but oh well. Open the range. So wow, I would like to start investing. Mama 3, thank you for tuning in. Jay, what you got planned, Jay? I'm sure you don't. I'm sure your hubby got something very special planned for you. If he don't, me and him got problems, respectfully, to bro. But yeah. Let me see. So Brooklyn Beauty, you said you would like to invest. What channel I do all that shit on? I think that was on my on Elevated Mindset page. I guess I could show everybody my page. All right, y'all. So that's my other page. Y'all could y'all could watch some of the videos if y'all want. If not, cool. Only if you interested in stuff like this. If not, please. You know what I'm saying? I could be good with my 4 views that I made myself. But yeah, that's enough. I don't need no lurkers. Spend my day with y'all and take care of a few things. Okay. So that means you're gonna turn up the weekend, ain't you? You better. Let's see what we looking like. Um, let's get some arrows going. We'll do a brush. Now what we want to see. Okay, we broke the box. Pause. That sounded crazy. Now what we're looking for is a close outside of the box, the open and range box. And we'll see if it pushes down any further. Need a arrow. Remember, you want to see a push down, which is the break. Then you want to see a retest. You want to see it come back up, touch the box on the outside. Then you want to see, boom. But just looking at my chart, I don't see very much downside. I'll figure maybe to 611. Let me draw a box. So like maybe somewhere around here. Anthony's, chill, Anthony's, chill. I'll pause, yeah, pause. Chill. We talking about money here. We gotta be grown. We making money here. So QQQ, it's looking like it's trying to turn bullish. So look like the stock price want to push up. SPY's doing the same thing. Interesting. All right. So 951. Usually you won't get much volume until maybe like the top of the hour. So I'm not looking for much going on here. So now what I will try is, y'all see these two candles here? This red one and then this green one. The body of the green candle is larger than the body of the red candle, which is considered an engulfing candle. So could try to play a call if the body of this candle closes somewhere up there. So it's 9:52. We got a little over 2 minutes left. So now on the SPY, these same two candles, you got a red and a green. And SPY look like it's about to run. But this is This is a doji candle right here. Now the technical name, I don't know if it's candle doji, dragonfly doji. I don't know, but this where the wicks are larger than the body, this is indicating a potential, up in the air. It could go either way type of situation. So as you can see, the price was moving down, and then you got a doji candle, and now price is on the upward trend. Called a Mercury down. Okay, Brooklyn. All right, Entities. Appreciate you for tuning in. It has wings on it. Represent freedom of thought. To represent freedom of thought. Okay. Let's see. Now QQQ is hitting that 200 moving average here. Let me see if I could take that background out. Yeah, that looks better. Be nice if I knew where my phone was. No, we're not trading on Webull. We're trading on Robinhood. Somebody from Robinhood is watching this. Y'all need to collaborate with me. Let me see how my small account is doing. 81.74. Okay, not bad. All right. 9:55. We had the push up. Let's get a little bit of a retracement. Was the 200 is at 614.56. Gonna wait for a pullback, which might not happen, but it's okay. Do you do collabs? What you wanna trade? I dropped the link. Okay, SPY broke out of the 15-minute opening range break. So the same thing like we said with QQQ. You want to see the candle close outside of the opening range box and then retest and then continue on its way. So let's see if we could get that to happen. Like if we do a video together. It's easy. Yeah, we could. I'm not worried about that. You know the vibes. About something else. Okay. Well, I got you on TikTok. Yeah, just inbox me. We'll set something up. I didn't even mark out any levels for QQQ. Oh, to start to comprehend. I'm listening to your new information. Okay, you got me on IG too. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, Brooklyn, no problem. Ain't no problem. What was I about to do? The hour chart. Yeah, QQQ been on a bad pullback. So I'm kind of taking like stuff I learned in futures. Let's apply it to these trades. What I'm marking out now is Remember I said like liquidity levels? Right now we're in one. I didn't want that. Open. And then what you do is you look backwards at your charts. Basically where you see all of these top wicks or a lot of bottom wicks. People will call those supply and demand zones also. You know, it's kind of like slang. Everybody has their own terminology and whatnot. But now, if we could get through this level here, the next area I see is somewhere up here. How long it's going to take to get up there, I don't know. The SPY is pushing. But what I do see here is this crazy wick right here. Some people don't bother with pre-market information, but that's strong selling pressure, which happened at 4 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, we'll see. Chef Hit Dice in the building. Salute to you, Chef. We ain't doing much. We just chopping it up. All right, so we got to close. Now, this might push back into the box a little bit, the opening range box. Pause. Precious in the building. What's good, Precious? I think I'm going to run a play. I think I could do it on this. I don't like taking my eyes off the chart. So what we gonna do? Where my camera at? Where my camera at? Oh, that look wild. I don't know. I pulled up SPY. How the hell is my camera all the way over here? That's wild. I don't know, bro. Okay, by speaking. Run a 0-day spot. Got a call going. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just documenting my journey. How much buying power I got? That should be the question, right? $71. I gotta keep $5 on the stash so they could do my daily investments. So I got $66. Now let's trade options today. Now this candle, it has a nice bottom wick. I did say it could go and touch the inside of the box. Pause. Like, I can't keep saying pause. Like, so I see a 698 call for $35. So what I'm gonna do is it's 10:02. Okay, it's 34 now. Let's see if I could get a little bit cheaper. What shit. Yeah, I jumped into play. So okay, I'm in at $33. Cool. Where the fucking camera at? Oh, I'm right? So I'm up $2 right now. Hey, let's get it. I ain't gonna show my let's refresh the page. Up. Jump to that play prematurely. It's all good. All right, speaking. Zoe in the building. What's good, bro? Let's see. Up. What we looking like? Okay. Down $2. Oh man. But I do like the fact that, it's not actually tanking. So it is what it is. There we go. Let me get that push, Spy. I might have jumped into this play. It might be too far out of the money. Out of the money meaning every dollar, at least on this ETF, is a strike price. So I'm 2 strikes out. So it's not doing terrible anyway. So what's QQQ looking like? Go back on a 5 minute. QQQ is heading back towards the top of the opening range. Come on, Spy, don't be raggedy. So listening while I work. Appreciate you, Zoe. Okay, we back up $1, $2 now. Come on, Spy. Let me get a couple more dollars. Don't be raggedy. Now, remember I was saying about the candles, right? That's a pretty significant candle. Yep. Now that might have been the retest I needed to wait for. See, it had a strong rejection off of the opening range. There we go. Oh, $47 right now. Up $12 now. It's at 45. Yes, sir. Ooh wee. Y'all see that? Ooh wee. Yes, Lord. I see you, Spy. So what I'm gonna do is trade, sell. I'm gonna put in a stop limit. Only thing I hate about Robinhood, man. Only thing with Robinhood, there's no hard stops. So I would have to actually put a trigger at $1 amount and then put the sell limit at, the stop limit at a lower amount. You know what? We ain't scared. So I got my phone set up just in case. All I gotta do is take my phone and just swipe to get out the play. I see you, Spy, with your raggedy self. Yes, sir. I need this play to go back to 280 like I missed out on yesterday. Now, if we break this candle right there, 696.50. Boom. Let's change that color. Keep going, Spy. Y'all know my favorite words. Break. Retest. Continuation. Yes, sir. Had a pretty bad rejection up there. Play still at $40, so I'm still up $7. So looking at our volume bar down here, we got increase in green candles. So we got strong buying pressure here. He said, I don't know what you're doing. I feel you. I appreciate you, bro. We got to close above this can. Come on, pull back a little bit. Keep on running. Play still at 40. $10.10 on clock. Uh, 39. So now next thing I'm looking for is the high of this candle. 696.37. Let's see if we could break the high of this candle or if it's going to push up and then start to form a resistance there. So on the QQQ, it did break. Waiting for a retest on there. Yeah, chef. See, not for nothing. This way I got faked out yesterday too. Up 36 now. $35. Still up $2. So, oh, this is where everyone is. I could show y'all so much different stuff. So this graph I just pulled up, this is the Fibonacci retracement. So we're gonna see how it's looking, see which level it pulls back to. Nah, that's too much stuff. My bad. Well, it's a lot going on. Oh, we tanking. Ooh, that hurt my feelings. Ooh, that's nasty work. Mm. Ooh, we. Everybody, when you see profit, take profit. Damn. Oh man, is you gonna recover? Nope. All right, I'm out. Mm. Damn. Of course, it faked me out, didn't it? It's all right. It is all right, cause we got another account. Weeble, how you doing? It is all right. I don't even want to play spy no more. Mm. That's nasty work. So so I lost $14 on that trade. Just luckily it wasn't the whole account. I'll get that back. Let me see. Mm. I didn't get any notifications that some news dropped, so I don't know. That was nasty work. Okay, so I know most of y'all don't know what y'all looking at, but so we had a pullback to the 50% retracement on the Fibonacci. So that was a measure from the bottom of the move to the top of the move. So now it pulled it pulled through there, and then it came back and now it retested the halfway point. Let's learn, make money work for us. Oh yeah, of course. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do, I should say. It's all right. 10-17. Probably won't have any type of good moves until about 10:30. So what do we do now? Just chill. I'll remove this. Let's check the 15-minute. So on a 15-minute, all of the moving averages is still pointing in the upward position. On the 5-minute, everything is starting to, curl back down. What was that? 698. See now, if I would have held that play, it's right back at break even now. It's all right. It is what it is. I want to do a horizontal ray. Trend line. Got a mini trend line going here. Let's see what we're looking like. Ten, 20. Let me see what my buying power is. Buying power is $38. Dang, you gonna keep running, ain't you? Okay, it broke the trend line on the 5-minute. Let's see. Or was that a fake out breakout? QQQ. QQQ gonna be way too far out of the money for my pockets. Let's do a line at the all-time highs. Let's make that. Let's make that line gray. So what I don't like on QQQ is the fact that it broke out of the opening range. It never got a close. Well, it did close, but it never retested. It closed up here. The next candle opened, it pushed, and then it dropped. So now it's broke the opening range again. 10:23. Got another minute. Let's see if it's gonna close above. Probably not. Yep. Of course not. So Q is tanking. I mean, SPY is tanking. Mm-hmm. That's a strong bearish candle with a very small wick on the bottom of the candle. Mm-hmm. So my next thought is we either tank to somewhere down here and help close this liquidity out, or see that it could potentially be a bull flag, but not really. What do you mean by bull flag? Um, where's my mark at? Oh, brush. Change the color of that. So these candles in the upward trend will be considered the flagpole. Pause. And then you got consolidation, or chop, in the downwards type of a channel. So this is not a clean bull flag. So necessarily, not really. But so we have an upward trend, downward consolidation, and then you look for upside. So, but again, we are still in the opening 15-minute range box. So who knows? Let's see. We had the same thing on the Qs. Let me get a couple points. Nah, not really. Not really. Not at all. Oh boy. Well, I said the Qs. I meant on SPY. Excuse me. Shout out to y'all that's watching. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all time is money. time is it? 10:28. One more, another minute and some change. So now, mm, 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 mm. QQQ really does not want to break out of this range. SPY is still in this area where all of these sellers were in pre-market. So, so say what's up to Anthony's. Let's see what that play would have been looking like. Even though, of course, hindsight is always 2020. Still at 33. Okay, got another push up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to hop back in that SPY play. Yeah, it took off without me. It's all good. I should play back down towards the downside. That would have been a fail. I played $41 now. Now, can you imagine if I would have got in down at the bottom of the play? That would have been 100% move. Let's see. Look like it's going to chop. Okay, QQQ. Uh, 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 uh. A lot of times, this a boring game. $10.34. If QQQ closes above the opening range, um, I got two confluences, which is the opening range break and the break of the quote unquote bull flag. So, well, I ain't playing nothing if it's gonna look like that. Yep, that's a negative. That's crazy. I was about to jump into a play. I had the wrong screen pulled up and everything. I'd have been mad as hell. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to play a scout play on Spy real quick. Not on the $75 account, on my other account. QQQ look alright too. Let me see the price on QQQ. Never mind. Never mind. So we got our MACD crossing down. Well, it's curling down or starting to move downwards. So the same thing on QQQ. Yeah, the market is nasty work today. DEO. Well, I never heard of DEO, bro. I don't know how to work this fucking shit. All right, I pulled the chart up. Appreciate you. Oh man. I ain't about to sit through all this chop. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. $10.40. For y'all that don't know, let me do that with a highlighter. This is chop. All of this. All of this is chop. Chop is not good. I guess it could be, but nah. Mrs. G in the building. Thank you for tuning in. I have no idea how to do any of this, but I'm willing to learn. Thank you for sharing this. Yeah, no problem, Mrs. G. Yeah, we all gotta learn some at some point in time. I didn't know anything about any of this either. Oh man. So, yes, knowledge is key. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so SPY. I don't wanna take a call on SPY. Right now, I'm gonna see if it could break this previous 5-minute candle, which it didn't. But even then, if it does, you still have all of these massive wicks on the top of these candles. So I don't know. So I think I'll wait till about 11 o'clock and I'll see what's going on. I do have stuff to do. Okay, Spy. So let's see if it could get back up to this orange line here, which for those just joining was the pre-market high. It's a lot of people banking on trying to get this ETF to go down in price up in this area. This chop is terrible. So what I was just looking at was QQQ. Um, that's a nice wick on the bottom of that candle. So when I was about to look up a call play, looking for the stock price to go up, I had saw the candle turn from green to red. So I was like, nah, that could have been a great little scalp right there. Scalp, a quick, buy and sell of a play. That's that's how I like to trade anyway. What we looking for with SPY? I'm always looking to see if it could break the previous candle, which it did. So now let's see if it could get through all of those nasty wicks. Let's see if it could get through there. I gotta change one of these boxes. So what's good, yeah? So this shaded box that I have here, this is the 15-minute opening range. It's not even drawn correctly. That's one of the strategies traders use. You take the candles of the first 15 minutes of the day and you mark out the high and the low. You wait for a break and then a retest. It could be either towards the upwards direction or the downwards direction. A break of the box, pause, retest, and then a continuation. Then it just rejected again. This market is nasty today. Mm. Yeah, in the building. What you got going on, yeah? What I'm going to look for now is some type of a pattern. High, low, lower, high, lower, low. Nope, didn't want that on there. Get that off of there. Thank you. So on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour, I have to use this green candle here because the hours are at the top of every hour, and the market opens at 9:30 Eastern time. So this hourly candle, even though it's in the shaded, which would be pre-market, this candle does include the open of the market day. So okay, I want to use a highlighter. Let's do the brush. That's the high. That's gonna be the next high. Of course, can't move it. Right. Let's try this again. Nope. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm not an artist. There you go. That's the high. That's the high. Come on. Give me a circle. That's a low. That's a low. So on the hourly chart, hourly time frame, you have a higher high and a higher low. What is that indicating? That's indicating you still have potential for more upside. So we'll see. Oh, bad, y'all. Kind of one of the days gonna try to look at my Jeep and figure it out. What's your Jeep doing, yeah? What's wrong with it? What's your highest payout? Back when I was in North Dakota, I had a month where I took $3,000 and $10,000. But I had $3,000 that I was investing in it. You know what I'm saying? But like I've had days where I make $600-700. It's all about how much you're willing to risk. Grim Reefer in the building. Just stop and say what's up. Hit the like button. Spring is near. Got lots to do. Wanted to hit the YouTube rounds. Appreciate you, Reefer. Appreciate you being a bit. Hey, I feel you. I need to work on my car too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah. Ain't no text box on there. Yeah, this is nasty work here. Still chopping. Like, not for nothing, y'all. When you run the option, even this move, like from right here at 615, no, that's 616. 616 to 615, like that's pretty substantial as long as you're close to the strike price. Like that could be major. And it don't take long either. When I was still on first shift at my job, I was going on break and I'll trade whatever. Or like we'll be working. I'll go in the bathroom and go find me a trade. I'll jump into a trade. Lunchtime was get half hour. I'll trade in on lunchtime. But this was before I actually got in the starting before I actually got started trading futures and stuff. Because the futures market is open pretty much all night. Mm. So I did say earlier this would have been my target for the downside if the Q was the break. I said that because there's no liquidity here. This strong green candle. There's no type of selling in between. So I feel like this would have been the target right here. What platform do you trade on? I use mostly Webull. I do use Robinhood for when I do like investing challenges, just because Robinhood is very beginner friendly. I use Moomoo, Schwab, Fidelity, E-Trade. Just try to keep everything scattered. This way, if one platform is down, you're still able to trade, if that makes sense. But I appreciate you for tuning in, Jermaine. Robinhood has a day trader platform. Yeah. Called Robinhood Legend. I don't know the ins and outs of it yet because I really don't use Robinhood like that. But if you was to go back to the original Robinhood page, you could trade from there. You have to set up level 2 trading to be able to trade options. You can't just do it without being approved. So I know what I could do. Cause I was advised to hide some of my playlists, but let me go on my channel. I'll open my playlist back up. Yeah, give me a second. My bad. So Miss G, I don't know if you still in here, but to you, Jermaine, also, if you want, I have a options trading for beginners playlist. You know, I go through a couple of things that people should know when getting started trading. But it should be under my playlist on my page. You know, if you want, bro. Information is there. I can't force nobody to use it, you know. Uh, I just subscribe to your page. I appreciate that, Jermaine. I really appreciate that. Um we- I have long-term stops with Robinhood, S&P, and crypto. So with Robinhood Legends, I'm not sure if there's an app for it. I am using my desktop, so I don't know. What I did was, you see on the Robinhood page itself, there's a tab here, and I just clicked on the tab. Robinhood Legend pulls up, and so now they have the options chain here and stuff like that. So you know you could trade directly from here if you want. You know, you pick a expiration date. You got the strike prices, and then you got the costs. So that's pretty cool. I'm just not completely familiar with it right now. About to check it out now. Too serious about building for my children. That's respect, bro. Much respect. Thank you, good brother. I'm on it now. Reading Day Trading for Dummies book. Okay. I know a lot of times some people need more of a visual type of learning experience, or like maybe a combination, you know. So I got y'all. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anthony said, thanks for subbing up. That's a fact, Anthony's. Dang, who would have thought, y'all? I'm saying how my channel dead and nobody coming to my channel. Shout out to Jermaine. Let me see, the Q hit my target. Nope. I don't know. This chop is nasty. I don't like it. Said that part, yeah. Stop sleeping on yourself. I hear you, sis. I hear you. So Anthony's like what I did was, you know, I try to separate this from this page, but whatever. It's all good. I don't mind admitting I need help. You took a break from my can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Candle making. Oh, you make candles. That's dope. Okay. So Jermaine, you got a page, bro? Yo, it'd be crazy. Like YouTube is so dope. Right, Anthony's. That's just dope. That's fire. Word. Mm. Small candle business and the lawn care business. I have a skate team too. Wow, bro. Wow. Okay. So Jermaine, if you don't mind me asking, I'm only asking because like just in case somebody they'll pull up to the live stream and like they might be interested. Uh like Antonice is connected with me. It's a lot of people connected with me, pause. But people like stuff like that. What part of US you in? You ain't gotta tell your exact location. Like what mind telling what state you in? Yeah, pause. Yeah. Big pause. Mississippi. Okay. Yeah, bro. We got a couple people in Mississippi. We got a couple people. I don't know if you over near Memphis, but people in Memphis, like that's dope. That is dope. Former firefighter, army vet. Wow. First responder and an army vet. Okay, you over in the Memphis area. Dope. That is dope. Antonice, it's a small world, ain't it? Going back on cue. Okay. Small world, man. I just it would been dope if there was more people here. But um, I got you, bro. It's crazy. I forgot what I marked this area out for. Oh no, that was the lower the hourly chart. Okay. 1107. So 694, 74, 694, 694, 71. Okay. So what am I looking at on the hourly chart? I want to do a whole line. Horizontal ray. So kind of in this area, there's a support on the hourly chart. I see you, Spy. You looking like you trying to run. Oh, that was a good bounce off of the low of the hourly chart. What's the 15-minute looking like? Um, Let me see what QQQ is looking like. Let's check the hourly time frame. Six 12, 6:14, 6:14, 64. So SPY broke through that previous hourly low. Just candles trash. Sending positive energy to all in here. Wishing prosperity to all. Headed over to Legends now to get it set up. Definitely staying tuned in with y'all. Salute to you, Jermaine. We appreciate your service. You know, both as a first responder and in the military. You take care, bro. And we here. Appreciate you for tuning in. Oh. This is so bad. Lord, charts, huh? We don't even have a definitive downtrend. It's just all chop. It's 6:14.70, 6:14.71. 6:15.65. So now we just sit and wait. Uh, boy. Down at the low from the previous hour, from the 10 o'clock hour. Ooh, you saw that nasty wick there? Anybody that was in the call would have got smoked. That's what these market makers be doing. Damn. Watch this about is it about to run? 11:16. I was trying to get into a call. Let's see what QQQ looking like. My bad. So I jumped into a 617 QQQ call for 57 on my other account. It's at 60 now. There you go, QQQ. So what I'm going to do is try to let the play run a little bit. $11.19. What's up, Yolanda? How you doing? Thank you for joining. I want to say hello to all the chat that I missed. Today is not my day. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, Yolanda. This was trying to get some watch hours, and at the same time, from I got a challenge going on my new page that it's one thing where you could be like, oh well, I did this play and whatever, I made X amount of dollars, but it's different to where you could actually, have everything recorded. So yeah, that's what we got going on. That's all. It's just nice having two monitors. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yo, YouTube or vidIQ or something be hating. Like I got the vidIQ, the little browser extension. It just said I had 70 something viewers on the page. Now it's 52. Yep. So I did say it was going to drop down to this area, and it sure did. Sure did. I wish I understood it more. Yeah, it takes time. I know a lot of people don't have the type of time to actually dedicate. I get it. I get it. Definitely here for support. I appreciate you. Was all still in the building. So even even before I was actually streaming and stuff, I've been in the stock options for what, 4 years and some change, about 4.5 years almost. Still not the best, but speaking of stocks, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? I'm getting smoked today, Lisa. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is what it is. Boy. Mm. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a downtrend. Don't play calls in the downtrend. Lisa, smart lady. I just shopped. That's that's what you're supposed to do right now. But let's see if my orders went through. I hate Robin. That is. I don't understand it. Still waiting on my recurring investments. It's weird that Microsoft and SMH. Okay. So what I did, I have a $75 account that I started on my new page. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to dollar cost average $5 a day into it without investing more money. I want to see if I could have it sustain itself. And today's loss is not going to keep that going like that. But it is what it is. I made a little bit yesterday. I lost a little bit today. So yeah. QQQ is not doing anything. QQQ is in a downtrend. There you go, Spy. Never mind. This is terrible. Knew I should have quit while I was behind. I know as soon as I get out of this play, it's gonna turn around. Let's look at a different time frame. Mm, 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 mm. These sell-offs are crazy. Anybody that would have had a stop loss would have got kicked out. Anybody. So it's about to be 11:30. Don't think any markets globally are closing right now. I don't know. said I'm still here. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, give me a second. I need to get my other phone. I got my Moomoo on it. My Moomoo account on it. Somebody will say, "Whoa, yo, boss." I'll be right back. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, yeah. I wonder how much money I got in that account. Not much. Line speaking to everybody, if they still here. Looking at the spot, and I'm in a QQQ play. Mm, 25, 6, 14, 27. Hmm. So let's see. Never mind, breaking new lows again. This is diabolical. Didn't have enough to take the trade I wanted. It is what it is. It's been like 2 hours. I'm sitting here trading and I got somebody's car to go work on. This Cisco just shut this. Yeah, Cisco just set a record high ahead of earnings. Okay. I don't trade Cisco, so shout out to them. What is the 30 minutes bearish? 1 hour's bearish. The 4 hour is neutral. That is interesting. Two hours bearish. Amidst a whole bunch of chop. $11.38. QQQ push back up, bro. Oh man. Matter of fact, SPY might be cheaper. Oh boy, boy, boy. Shout out to everybody still here. Oh, this market is nasty. But people that long term invest, they like red days. This is like going shopping while everything is on sale. This is brutal. 7:45. Check the 15-minute. Looking for a break of the previous candle, which it did. And you got the right screen pulled up. That's crazy. Yeah, this ain't it. Gonna wrap this one up here. Got smoked today. It's all right though. So my $75 account is down to $67 after losing $14 in the trade today. I'm not mad about that. I can make that back. So thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody take care. See you guys later.